Hello everyone, back. As you can see, we've changed around the background a little bit just to save you being so close to our ugly mugs. Gary's back over again and we're doing a usual VHS chat, a little bit of music.
Yeah, different things, you know.
A couple of little classics Gary's brought along tonight. I'll tell you what, let's get started by going for the first...
yeah, okay. Well, the first
video,
The first one I got tonight is this one. This is called Angel of Vengeance, and this was the second film that was made by the director Abel Ferrara. We all know him for like Driller Killer. You know, that was the first one, and this came out a couple of years after that. More professional sort of job, like, you know, because Driller Killer was a bit low budget affair, wasn't it?
Oh yes.
But this is really good. It's when it came out. I mean, this video is called Angel of Vengeance, but when it came out, it was called Miss 45. And the girl is who's in it is called Zoe Tamales, and I think she was something to do with Abel Ferrara, you know, like either his wife or something. She's in a lot of his few films he made, you know. But it's good. It's, I mean, she's like a deaf mute who works in the fashion industry, and she like lives in this this apartment block in New York, and she gets raped twice in one day, so it sort of sets her off, you know. And the second guy that breaks into the place and attacks her, she kills him, and then she has to dispose of him all over New York, you know, and it sort of like sets her a little bit off kilter, like, you know what I mean? But what I've got here as well is the soundtrack to the film.
Oh right.
There's the soundtrack. But this is like sort of like a new soundtrack, because I don't think there ever was a soundtrack. But if you want to hold it up, it never came out, I don't think, as a soundtrack. But over the years, because of the interest in the film, because it's a bit of a cult film and that, someone got the music, the original music, and that track there, I think we can hear in the background, is Miss 45 Dance Party. But a lot of it is incidental music, but there's some, yeah, it's good. It's a bit sleazy in places.
That's a really good album cover.
Yeah, and it's brand new. I mean, it's because, like I said, it's a new album. It was never. I don't think it ever came out as a soundtrack. But the people who put this out, they're called Death Waltz Recording.
Oh, they're based in London.
I think so. Yeah, and they put out loads of kind of like cult sort of film soundtracks that never came out the first time round.
And you've got one there, bass and drum.
Yeah, that's good actually.
Fanner Walking.
What's that? The first track on side 2, yeah, bass and drums, Fanner Walking is really good, you know. And it's in the film, it's a scene where they're on their way to like a diner, and one of the girls in the film's got a real Brooklyn accent, you know.
Yeah.
That's it there. That's her there, Darlene Stuto.
Right. She's singing it?
No, she's an actress in the film. She's got a real Brooklyn accent, like, you know. But yeah,
that's a good one. That.
Yeah, it's a good.
Good cover. That nice.
It's a good album. Yeah, as I said, this is new. Like, this is only a couple of years old. This record, so
yeah, actually,
it's you know. So that's the first one, Angel of Vengeance, and it's a good film. You know, more professional kind of thing, you know, than Driller Killer. Right, the next one is one that I'm sure you remember.
Avenging Angel.
Avenging Angel.
Remind me, is that the one with the glitter?
That's it. Yeah, yeah.
Do you want to explain what I'm on about?
Well, it's like the film is set in LA, and there's a guy that's like out on the street, like a street magician, and he throws glitter in the air all the time. And whenever anything happens, he throws glitter in the air. But this is an odd film because it in some places it's quite childlike, really. I mean, it's an 18 certificate, but sometimes you think it should be a 12 or something.
It didn't make head nor tail to me.
No.
It was a good film.
Yeah, I mean, it's really like filmed brilliant, slick looking. I mean, you know, it looks good, but yeah, it's very
suddenly, if there's any violence, if I remember rightly, on the street, this bloke throws a handful of glitter up in the air.
Yeah, just chucks it up in the air, like, yeah.
And it calms everyone down for some reason.
Yeah.
No idea what it's about, but, you know.
The first one, I remember the first one coming out, it was called Angel. But this is the remake. This is the second one, Avenging Angel, and like I said, it's silly in places. But then again, it can get really violent out of nowhere. Violence erupts, you know.
So if you're a loose end and about to rope yourself up,
yeah,
that is what I would recommend.
Avenging Angel.
To watch it beforehand.
And those videos were good. There was a lot of those videos came out back in the late 80s of that design, and they call it the Hollywood collection.
Right, yeah, I remember them.
And this is the Hollywood thriller collection. You know?
I suppose what you would call nowadays straight to DVD.
Yeah,
instead of going
straight
to the
to
movies.
DVD. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this week I watched a new film called Terrifier. Now I'll be honest with you, I've seen every horror film there is, any shocker, and to be honest, I've never been shocked or scared in any movie at all. That one is unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. It's on the box office on Sky at the moment in the UK, and no doubt it's in America. And I think it was that film that was responsible for a spate of violent sort of attacks wearing clown outfits.
Oh yeah, like so Halloween masks and stuff like that, like clown stuff.
Oh, but the actual main character, superb, absolutely superb. You know, keep an eye out for it. It's good, but a bit over the top. Make sure the kids ain't about. It's a bit harsh in places. Right, what else we got?
Right, well, next one tonight is seeing as this is a live stream tonight, and we're sort of like kind of like been, you know, having a few sort of like.
Well, it was supposed to be a live stream out of recording now because.
Well, this is
not having it.
This is a record. This is a sound effects record.
Okay.
And this is like a. I mean, these are quite popular actually. These records for like people who enjoy like sampling sort of noises for stuff. You know, like people making a record. They like to sample like noises of a train or
scratching as well. I suppose.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Sound effect records are very popular. This one is where is it now? It's for home movies, amateur theatricals, parties and general fun. And it is like general fun actually, because it's there's so many sound effects on there. It's like watching an episode of Kojak, because there's gunshots.
Right.
There's auto skid and crash effects, traffic background, excited crowd, and it's really great. I mean, I've had quite a few sound effects records in the past, you know. But I mean,
a little snippet from it.
Little sound snippet there.
Yeah. And what's interesting about this particular this album cover, I suppose it is an album cover, isn't it? I suppose, or a record. We've got realistic speaker at the back there. It's an advert, sort of in the record itself, advertising there. It said even boat whistles sound better through a realistic speaker. I don't know what difference does it make if it's a boat whistle or?
Well, I don't know. I suppose really, maybe when the speakers came out, that record was like on sale with the speakers to, you know,
to promote it.
To promote it, yeah.
And it's got on the back there $59.95 for this speaker.
Yeah.
And you'll be pleased to know it's made out of oiled walnut wood.
Yeah. Probably still a few of those around. I mean,
it's America's only speaker under $120 that's high performance.
Yeah.
10-year quality as well. 10-year guarantee. 10-year quality guarantee.
Well, they built stuff to last back then, didn't they?
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
I mean, I've still got my original speakers I bought in 1983. Still got them. They still work.
Yeah.
Pioneers, like, you know.
Yeah, well, we're pioneers. Good one.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to go another video now. This is just another sort of like, you know, crazy B movie, Monster from Green Hill.
Jesus H.
And I mean, obviously, once again, you know, the covers seem to sort of like promise more than the actual film. The interesting thing about that though is it's black and white, and the main actor in it was the guy who used to be in Dallas, who played like the JR's dad in Dallas or something. I can't think of his name.
Jim Davis.
Probably is. Yeah, it's got to be. That's what it's got. It's got Jim Davis, and this guy Eduardo Cianelli used to be Waldo in Johnny Staccato.
Right.
He was in charge of the bar, like, you know, in downtown Greenwich Village.
Let me give you a little snippet of the story, eh?
Yeah, the synopsis. Yeah.
It says when a test rocket carrying various insects and animals crashes into Central Africa, Giant wasps begin freaking out local wildlife and villagers. Intrepid scientist Dr. Brady, it says there Jim Davis of Dallas fame.
It does say it, so there you go, yeah.
And Maury Morgan correctly summarised that the monster bugs are a result of their errant rockets' exposure to cosmic rays and hot-footed to the dark continent to track down and wipe out the waspula threat from mankind. Waspula,
yeah.
Is that a word? Never heard of it.
No, but I mean it's black and white, and it is actually quite good. I mean the creatures in it, the creatures are quite good. I mean they're not like a lot of those 50s films where they was like a bit naff, bit bogus, but they really are quite good. And I mean this was part of a series of videos that came out called Killer Bees.
Right.
And the only other one that I've got, well I haven't got it, but it's up in someone's mysterious loft, is Teenage Monster.
I think that might be a little dig at me. That one.
Teenage Monster, that really is a classic. I mean, you know, that really is like unbelievable, you know.
Yeah.
But it's part of the same.
What I recognise the cover actually.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Right. Well, now we've got 3 here. Now these are albums that came out in the 80s. Ultimate Breaks and Beats. So, which one should we look at first? Look at this one first.
Yeah, Ultimate Breaks and Beats. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that graffiti.
Great, isn't it?
That's probably wild style, isn't it? From the.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great. It's like the cap and the necklace.
Brilliant, that, isn't it?
And I mean, this basically these albums were. There was I forget the guy's name now, but he was like a guy from the Bronx or something, and he put all these out, and they're all like tracks with drum breaks and beats that hip hop bands used to use, you know, like the DJs and that. This one, the most famous track on this one is Walk This Way, which is obviously, you know,
Run DMC.
Run DMC. Yeah, this is the original version by Aerosmith, and our favourite Johnny the Fox is on there as well.
Oh.
You know.
Oh.
And,
one of my favourite tunes.
Yeah. And from what I can think, I think.
So Johnny the Fox.
Yeah.
Phil Lynott.
Yeah, it's the Thin Lizzy track, Johnny the Fox, but the one from on the Electro albums was they just borrowed the beat from this.
Right.
But basically, that's what these records were. They were just albums that were sort of like, you know, put out so that DJs could just take the little break beats and that, you know. I mean, but this is one that I think that I remember you saying that you remembered that you either had this or you knew the cover. Is that right, that one?
Oh, I know why, because I've done a mural of a similar thing.
Yeah.
And it was Up Rocking, Stab in the Air. It was, I can't remember the name of the band, and they had a similar thing on the front.
Yeah, it's like a, but the covers are great. I mean, you know, they're, I mean, loads of these, there's loads of these, you know. I mean, they're not that hard to find, they're quite easy to find. But
what we got? What one we got?
There you go, you got Listen to Me. That is by a guy called Baby Huey. That's Johnny the Fox playing in the background. That's from that one, isn't it? And, One Man Band, Creed and Bell. So I think that might be Kool and the Gang, or NT is Kool and the Gang. Let a Woman Be a Woman and Let a Man Be a Man. That was a funny kind of band called Dyke and the Blazers.
Right.
And the others I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Yes, We Can. Because obviously they don't have the original artists on the names of them because it's like a copyright thing, I suppose. But they are the original tracks, you know. I like this one as well. It's this octopus on the front, like a.
That's never been opened, is it?
No, it's been opened, but it's got the original sort of shrink wrap on it, like the original.
Where did these come from?
This one I got in Crazy Beat in Upminster ages ago. And that one you got in there, in your hand there, I got that in a record shop which no longer exists sadly, in London, called Mr. Bongo. And it used to be opposite HMV in a little side turning, but now they are still going, but they're in Brighton, I think, you know. But, and this one here was I got in the jolly old Reckless Records in the Angel.
Yeah, which is it's still there, isn't it?
Well, it's it went skint for a while, but now it's back. It's in Berwick Street in Soho, but
Berwick Street Market.
I don't think it's in the Angel anymore. But yeah, they're good. They're good albums. They're good things to have, just to sort of like, you know, if you're a DJ or you're into like making your own productions, they're easy to, you know, use for samples and breaks and that. But yeah, they are they're good things to have, you know,
Yeah.
and the covers are good. I think that's it, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, just
I
say,
you want to talk about this old bag here from some market, though.
what is it? What the hell's that on the front?
It's a Sunday market. I got this at a boot fair. It's a Sunday market, but it's an American thing, and it's got Pittsburgh on it. Pittsburgh Parks. So.
Don't know what that is. Yeah, but it's just show the viewers
Yeah.
what this is.
But I didn't bring that out specifically tonight. It was just in the bottom of the bag. But yeah, it's quite a good design actually. There was a lady at a boot sale and she had loads of them, and I said, "How much are they?" She said 10p or something silly like that. So I said, "I'll have one then." But yeah, it's obviously some kind of a place in Pittsburgh. Yeah, wouldn't mind going there actually. Having that here.
Nice. As I say, just a quick video tonight. We did have a few problems with the live stream. I've got so many USB peripherals plugged into the computer that it's draining all the power, so the camera can't stream that well because it just wasn't powered enough, if you like. So that's what's causing the problem with the live stream. We will do one. What we'll probably do is do it on an iPad or an iPhone or something like that, just to do a live stream to see how we go, or do it directly with a small laptop I've got. We might do that next time. Yeah, anything else then, really?
I don't know really. No, just trying to think of some other things indoors I was going to bring out, but I'll have to go back and go back to the archives and see what I can pull out.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, we've obviously got a countless supply of videos to talk about and records, and you know.
Yeah, we keep promising to do it. We've got a between us, we've probably got everything in the most of them in the Vitco collection.
Yeah.
You may remember a couple of weeks back I had a Vitco T-shirt on. It was kindly donated by Gary, and you know, if any of you guys out there can suggest any videos you'd like us to look at or review, or you know, have a chat about, let us know, because it'd be interesting, because it'd give us something to look up and research
out. And,
yeah.
But yeah, it'd be good to do a little. I mean, it's quite a common Vitco, but it'd be nice to do a little special thing on it, because we've got so many, haven't we?
Yeah, we've got hundreds, and
might even be able to find a Vitco record, and if one exists or not, I'll try and find
it might be. And we've also got the Palace collection up there as well, which is another one. It's going to be something I look forward to. And what's the one with Dark Knight, not Dark Knight, the Scarecrow? I can't remember the name of it. We've got a various amount.
Yeah.
We reviewed it the other day.
Oh, yeah, like Palace Horror, wasn't it?
Isn't it?
Yeah, I think it was. It was the Palace Horror ones, like Basket Case, Evil Dead 2, and stuff like that. But there was I know what you're saying, there was another one, wasn't there? Another sort of like series that came out that we was talking about, but I can't remember it now.
Yeah, no, alright, brilliant. And that wraps it up. Thanks to my daughter tonight for doing the sound and helping us out a bit with a webcam and stuff like that, and enable us to get the video up, and hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again in a week or so's time with a few more classics. Thanks for watching.